YouTube, what's going on, man? Trey Santana back with another video. Hey, look, crazy title. It says 216,000 renovation scam ends when police bust fake contractor. And you know, something caught my eyes. This little poster right here that says slavery still exists. That shit just kind of fucked my head up when I was clicking on this video. But we finna get straight into it. I ain't finna talk too much. I'm finna like that video though. Y'all like mine? Let's do it.
Okay, so you gave them how much?
Of course I can't hear shit. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm tired of this shit. Let's do it. Connect it.
Okay, so you gave them how much money originally?
$216,000 so far.
Okay, and how much work have they done?
None. I called that business
Damn.
and they said he was not working under them. He lied. He has guns in his home and they're being threatened by him.
For what? I didn't do anything.
Oh, so you just trapped me here.
On February 28th, 2024, officers issued a stop work order at a home renovation project.
Bro, why it sound like you on the radio right now, bro? Fix your audio.
After discovering that the contractor responsible for the work had not obtained the required permits. The homeowners later reported that they had paid the contractor $216,000 for renovation work that remained largely unfinished, leading authorities to begin an investigation into possible construction fraud.
All right.
216,000 up front. What did y'all find Brody at? Like, what did y'all find this man that is a fake contractor? That's what we need to know.
So, on February 8th, the county came out and shut down our renovations. It led me to have to hire a new contractor right away because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't understand anything. And then compile information on why I was tricked to believe that what we were doing was fine. So I have those 88 pages here, information with phone numbers, addresses.
Okay, so tell me what happened. We have to determine if it's going to be a criminal nature, you know what I'm saying?
For sure it is criminal.
On May 24th, Sergio presented a Green Coast business card to redo our fence and our landscaping. And I have a picture of that card.
Okay.
Green Coast Interiors. He worked for them. Sergio used Green Coast email to send me preps and designs.
Yep.
He sent a video of the Green Coast link when they were interviewed on TV here in Port Charlotte. On July 20th, I met at his office. Here's the address. Kim Izzo, his wife, sent estimates for insurance. So I have it all spelled out here. Then there was a
she in on it.
Then the stop work order.
So this started last year, May.
Bro, she know her husband ain't no real contractor, bro. She in on this shit. And Shotty got all her shit together. They finna go down.
24th, correct.
Okay, so you gave them how much money originally?
$216,000 so far.
And she ain't playing by the dime.
None.
None.
Little. I have pictures of that.
Okay, I mean, that's not normal amount though.
Well, it was the contracted amount that we did with him.
So half of
And
it?
we don't live here.
I understand, but not, how big was the contract?
We gave him some money outside of the contract to do the fence and the deck.
No, okay,
And the
but there has to be a large contract here. What's the original contract amount?
The original contract amount for the interior was $165. We have given him money separate for the deck, separate for the fence, separate for other things.
But nothing, bro. You pay people when they finish the job. If you gotta pay him for the shit he need, like the product or whatever, then okay, cool. I don't know how that worked, but there's no way you paying all this money up front. You just giving that shit away. You tripping. You got money to just blow if you giving $200,000+ up front.
Hey, I no longer work for Green Coast. I work for myself.
Yep.
And so now I'm going to do a contract for myself.
Did he say who he worked for other than that? Like, does he have a business card?
No. He said, which is all outlined in my timeline, this is the stop work order, this is the house. Here is a printout of everything we've paid him to date, every check he's cashed. These right here are
also, it wasn't up front.
in fraud that he was.
But if it wasn't up front and y'all wasn't getting no work done, if you noticed he was barely doing shit, why y'all continuing to pay him? I don't get it, bro.
Arrested for in other states. So
she don't sound stupid, but that sounds stupid.
Where's your original contract at? Let me see that.
I don't have an original contract for the fence. We just paid for that.
Oh, yeah.
I have it right here. That's the storage unit. He took all the stuff out of 2 days ago. He knows we're on to him. He took all the stuff out of the storage unit that he's been storing for me. Here is the contract.
So
no, they tripping. Why y'all let him find out that y'all was on to him? Y'all was supposed to let him keep doing his thing and have the police just come pop up on him.
That's our house. That's
an LLC that I'm the sole owner.
Okay. And did he pull a permit? Have you went and got the permits?
No, he never did. He lied.
And you gave him all
So
that
you
money.
went out and checked to make sure.
Oh, I'm 100% sure.
Okay.
We got shut down for no permits.
Yeah.
And I have a copy of the county inspector's name that came and shut us down,
Okay.
who does not know Sergio's name because they don't care if they're saying it's our fault. So it's fine, but they said, if it's not your fault, then go file a police report because what you did is a felony.
Well,
Facts.
he was working under that business originally.
Well, I called that business and they said he was not working under them. He lied. That's what they said.
Yeah, so he probably stopped working. They can't really, you can't even be mad at the business if he stopped working for him and did some dirty under the table shit under their name. Like, how the fuck they gonna control him? That's a grown ass man.
Do you have a picture of him?
Yeah, I have his driver's license number. If you look here, these are all the people involved that I know of. This is my new contractor.
Them niggas going to
Dan,
jail.
Tony Donofrio lives at this address, and he's a business partner. He was involved in all of this. He lives with Sergio's mother-in-law. These two guys were employed by Sergio. They have not been paid. They happen to know that he has guns in his home, and they're being threatened by him. This is Sergio's wife. She has
Oh,
past
shit.
med checks. She has also records in many states. So Danny, this guy, is employed by him. On February 13th, after the stop work order, he was found on the property, and there was police involved in that. And these are other addresses of people that he is actively doing work at their property. So
She did her motherfucking research, nigga. She is like investigator / ancestry.com, bro. She found out who he doing other business with, where he worked at, when he stopped working, who employed under him. She was not playing, but that's a lot of money to lose, boy.
trying to stop him from
I mean,
doing this.
the guy that's
She was not playing, but she got all her ducks in a
In
row.
order to prosecute someone, the state attorney has to pick up that case. These cases are very difficult to prove in the court of law because it goes back and forth. He may say, I was just doing what they told me to do. You see what I'm saying?
But he was not working for them no more.
Contractor's license.
Right.
He used
I understand that, but you
license number.
should have known that, though. You should have asked him.
It was active when he started working. It was active on that card. It was
Yeah, it sounded like he was employed. He was good when he first started.
He doesn't work for them anymore.
But he was originally working for them. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know because those people won't speak to me.
Right, of course they won't, because there's a huge civil lawsuit.
Ah,
They know they can.
I see. Damn, boy, you need some help. She need a lawyer, bro. She had her ducks in a row, but it sounds like she might need a lawyer for this
So
one.
no one's talking to nobody. That's what I'm trying to tell you. These cases
Them niggas
are
not gonna just
extremely
admit to that.
hard to prosecute. If you want,
But it sounds like the cop just trying to tell her, like, hey, boy, she gonna stand on that business. The cop, boy, that's a lot of money. You feel me?
if you
There
want
was
to,
laws to protect stuff, but I'm feeling
there is laws, man. But I'm trying to
I'm
make.
feeling very upset.
Yeah, I feel her.
understand. I would be too. I just built a house. It took over almost 2 years. It was supposed to be done in like 8 months. You understand? So I know how you guys feel. My pool had 4 leaks in it. It took a year after we moved in to get the pool not leaking. The contractor.
Bro, you talking about your problems. You ain't lose 200,000, bro. Fuck all that. You talking
law in the
about.
state of Florida is very, very difficult. The only thing that's easy to prove is whether he had a license or not. Yeah. But that's a nothing charge. You know what I mean? He's not.
But okay, I feel like he trying to shy her away from pressing the issue. Like, bro, there's gonna be a lot of work. Like, you need to be giving her every step, give her every number, whoever she need to talk to, bro. That's a lot of money to lose, bro. It sound like he damn near telling her like, hey, you might just have to take this one. I don't know. That sound kind of hard to beat.
anything for it.
And he's a convicted felon for the same thing.
Sound like cop down there sound like a public defender trying to tell you to just sign your life away right
Other
now.
states?
But that's what I'm saying, though, man.
Does it matter?
I mean, come on. I just don't want you to try to blame me. I want to be clear as I can. So he's done a little bit of work, obviously. He did the fence. He did some other stuff. How much do you think he's done that you paid him money for? So,
$20,000 at most.
okay, so then it's about $195,000 loss, right? Okay.
And also the lumber that he used was stolen from another site. He loaded up the box.
Boy, she know shit, boy.
Storage, and all the storage is gone. It's closed.
But her husband better not slip up and do nothing. She on your ass, but she know everything. Don't shit get past her for too long,
You
boy.
raise your right hand?
Yes.
You swear to affirm the statements that you gave are true and correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I'm trying to stop him because
No, I understand.
he has done this and he is really good at it.
Well, of course.
Yeah, it sound like
I've
it.
got another case that's probably worth about $355,000.
I'm trying to make
For
sure
two
one of my
workers
shits
that
ain't-
allegedly were working for another company, but the company wasn't employing them. It's the same thing. Different names. They can be the same people. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. A lot of these cases, all they have is a name. They didn't even get driver's licenses. So at least if you have
I have all that that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Yeah.
you said it was fake, so it doesn't matter.
But at least you can prove, like.
She finna cry. I feel it too.
Well, then at least you'll know.
We have an idea. We have an
You
idea.
have an ID, you have his picture, you have his address, you have his phone number.
But
Everything.
You have his real picture or just the DL, the fake?
No, it's his real picture.
Okay. Well, I can tell you in a couple other situations they take it back to Mexico and give it to their families. A lot
He's
of them.
not from Mexico,
Where's he
he's
from?
from New Jersey.
He is from New Jersey.
Own it, bro. She know everything about him. I bet she know more shit that he don't even know about himself, boy. She fuck around found some of your long lost family members, bro. I'm telling you.
There because he got in trouble up there.
She own it.
No, we probably have the same type of personality. I get to the point, I say what I have to say, and then that's what it is. So
Right.
I've been doing it too long to sugarcoat things. You know what I mean? I just like to tell the truth and move on.
The truth sometimes
I
is
feel
hard to
that.
hear because I screwed up so poorly.
Well, I wouldn't say that because at least you've done a lot more than somebody else. I've literally had people come
Right,
in
but
and
that's
say,
what you kind of sounded like, my nigga. You kind of just brushing her off after all this hard work you put in, nigga. Help, at least sound encouraging, my nigga. I don't
Came
know.
over my house and said he was going to put all the drywall in and do my back porch, and I gave him $48,000, and he never showed up. Okay,
Damn.
do you have Jose's information? No, he just goes by Jose.
Yeah, that's tough.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
feel a little better.
That's
that
tough.
That
I
I
mean-
gathered information.
Yep. All right, see y'all.
How you doing, that? How you doing? Great.
He know it's over.
License, registration, proof, and traffic.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm not finna be in the way.
Can you turn the vehicle off for me and just step out?
I don't think I should be in the way.
No.
He know it's over. He probably just got that truck too. Bought him a brand new truck with that 200,000.
Right now, you're being detained. All right. For what?
After that, you'll be arrested.
Looks like this one. Is there anybody we can call to get your truck? Yeah.
Hell no, I told that shit.
What's this about? I'm lost right now.
It's construction fraud. Contractor.
Yeah.
What? I didn't do anything.
So we didn't do it. All right. There's an investigation obviously going on, and an investigator found some fraudulent things that took place with some of the construction work you've done, and we're just doing the dirty work. If that makes any sense.
No, he doing the dirty work, bro. Y'all the motherfucking cleanup crew. Y'all the cleanup crew.
Okay. All right. Wow. So, do you need my wife's number?
Yeah. Where's your phone? It's my mother-in-law.
Hey, Karen. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm being arrested right now, and I can't get in touch with Kim.
Oh, okay. Why? Where are you at?
I was driving your way. I was going to go see a customer for landscaping, and I was going to come to your house, and they pulled me.
Oh yeah,
over
let's
and
talk to that
stopped
customer.
me,
Let's see if he
and
really
got arrested
scamming.
for contractor fraud.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I'm being told. So
Yep.
if you could call Kim, my truck is. Oh, actually, I have a tracker on the truck. Tell Kim to just check the tracker. She'll find the truck.
Okay then. Nah, let's talk to the person he was finna go to, bro. We need to talk to them and see if he doing real business. That'll tell us a little bit more about his character.
What's your name, Kimberly? Is it Kimberly?
Yeah.
Do you have a middle name by any chance? Huh?
Lynn.
Lynn. What was the deal with it?
The truck?
Yeah, I got called on the back end.
I don't
to
know.
come.
Nothing's wrong with the truck.
No, how come it's there?
Oh, he was going to an appointment.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have anything on you? Like wallet, phone, anything like that you need? Okay.
I didn't want to do this in front of your kids. Okay, I wanted to be professional. We have.
You finna get
charges for
arrested?
you.
For me?
That's what I'm saying. She with that shit.
Contractor fraud.
I knew she was with that shit.
I
Yeah.
asked if you had anything.
Why for me?
So it's for contractor fraud for both of you. If you do run, if you do anything.
Well, I'm not running anywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm not a contractor.
I know, but
So you were under his business. The case got forwarded to a detective. Interviews, and he did his investigative work. You're part of the open PCA as well as your husband. Okay. So just walk to the backside of my car.
Yeah, bro. I forgot exactly what that lady said, but she was involved in some way. I remember that in the beginning.
Can I tell them so that?
Once
Y'all
you-
remind me,
once
I
you get
forgot what-
situated,
Yep.
We'll talk to them.
talk.
Trust, this isn't the first time we've done this with people.
Okay.
I didn't want to put you in handcuffs in front of your kids.
Yeah, they treating y'all well, bro.
We were trying
They ain't
to-
even tow the truck.
You have
Yes,
to come with us. to
Yeah,
the-
you going to jail.
Oh, so
anything-
you just trapped me here.
Nah,
So you
they
just trapped me here?
Trapped you. Okay.
trapped you. Nigga, they ain't even touch you, bro. They could do way worse. They could have jacked you up in front of your kids and took you up the road, nigga.
Put your hands behind your back, please. Put them together like you're praying.
Do you want that watch off?
I can take it off. Do you want us to give that necklace to your mom?
I forgot what the lady
No?
said she did, but she was involved in some way.
I'll go talk to her, so that way there's no misunderstanding. I don't know what's gonna happen from this point on. All we're instructed to do, that's okay. All we're instructed to do is take you to the gym. Okay? Hello.
What's going on here?
Hold on. Let's go back over there.
Calm down, Miss
I'll talk to you
Karen.
about everything that's going on. I'll explain to you what
Oh,
is
we got
happening.
the real Karen in this motherfucker. Let's see how she
The
do
way
it.
happened, I'll explain to you everything.
Her
Let's
name
go
really
there.
Karen.
I have two babies.
I
What
know.
am I supposed to do?
So you're the grandparents, right? You're the grandparent?
I'm the grandmother.
Okay. You're gonna have
Same
to watch
shit.
them for a little bit. Your daughter? She's going down to the jail tonight for contractor fraud.
You know about that shit?
This I thought was all taken care of. He had to pay a fine.
All we know is, on our level, is that detectives put out charges for her, and we have to come and get her. Okay? Could you imagine if we walked up to her and we're like, yeah, we have charges. You know, we're going to take her to the jail. Would she have come? You know what I mean? I took her to the side so that way I didn't put her in handcuffs in front of the kids. I didn't want to cause a whole big scene. I did it super professionally.
I appreciate
Okay, out. They ain't even told the truck, bro.
I couldn't exactly tell you in the moment.
I knew that you were going to do that. I could tell. My sons are cops.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, okay. I was finna say, because she know what's going on.
I think your husband knew, too. He even asked.
Well, no, he didn't know because I just told him I heard the handcuffs. Well, she's going to be in jail like overnight.
I don't know how long she's going to be. Probably. You said Sergio, was it Sergio that had to pay a fine or whatever?
That's what, yeah.
What's the relationship between Sergio and your daughter?
Well,
are they married?
They're basically, but they're not legally married.
Okay. So he's going to jail tonight too?
I knew that. I figured that originally. I didn't know that.
Because she know what's going on.
Family could. I didn't think that was the law.
Yeah, there's no law that says you could take 10 people in the same family.
This woman that has started this prep mess. Oh, she should be in jail.
We don't know the details.
I know you don't. Oh my God.
That's through our economic crimes detectives and stuff that
you
found
snitching.
calls for these charges. They're like scheming to defraud and contractor fraud is what it is.
Moms know what's going on. She probably got her a new truck or something out of this shit too, bro. Cause she ain't tripping too hard. She know it came with this shit.
For contractor fraud, it's called scheming to defraud. But those are the charges. A detective will talk to you.
All right. Why am I here today? Start to finish, best you can do.
August of last year, we had Sergio reach out to us by email.
And who is Sergio to you?
Sergio was a contractor. He was that we just met for the first time through emails and phone conversations. He came across as a reliable contractor in the Inglewood area. That he's done a lot of business, and he was advising us that he had a lot more work for us. So given that, he asked us to go out there and provide an estimate for him on that property in Inglewood. We went out there, did an estimate for him, sent it over to him. He was going to get back to us, in touch with us when the time was ready to do the install. The contract was sent over to him. He acknowledged it through a text message that he approved everything to move forward. He still had some things that he needed to do on the property, which delayed us getting out there. Through those communication back and forth, were in the Inglewood area at a certain point of that day. I think it was August 23rd that I reached out to him and I said, hey, we're in the area. Are we good to go here? He acknowledged that he was good to go. We went out that day. We performed the work. I had met him on the property just to go over everything that we talked about in the estimate. He approved it, and then my guys started doing the work. We finished that day, reached out to him, and I didn't hear from him. We sent him the invoice. We followed up to him in about a month, several text messages back and forth where he claimed
you ran off?
The check was in the mail. Several times he said that. I tried to contact him, said, hey, there was no check received. Probably about a month later, he informed me that he was on vacation and that he would take care of it when he get back. At that point,
that's disrespectful.
I started feeling a little bit, I think it was...
You on vacation when you owe me money, talking about you gonna handle it when you get back. Boy, you be lucky you make it back.
By about 3 or 4 months,
talking shit.
We started asking more questions. Hey, I'll be in can I come to your office and pick the check up? And he, stopped answering my text.
Nigga tried to switch it up. Nah, you was like, hey, I'll be at your office today. We don't got that money. He tried to switch it up in front of the office like, hey, is it okay if I stop by your office and come get my money you been owing me for 2 to 3 months? Nah, nigga, where that money at, nigga? I'm gonna be at your office if I don't get it.
Didn't answer that at all. I sent him we started reading articles about him in New Jersey, started doing our little, research on him and realized that
he a scammer.
Scamming people.
Yep.
In Texas and in New Jersey as well. I reached out to him one last time, asking him to, please make sure you compensate us and all that. And
did you call the police?
Okay.
That was it.
You were there.
Correct.
With him. You guys verbally communicated this is exactly what we're going to do, which was what the estimate was. Correct. And then you guys completed the work there on site that day.
Yes.
On the 23rd.
But it's no paper trail. Hold on.
Over the next couple months, 3 to 4 months, possibly from August to October or November, you're trying to go back and forth with him to gain payment for said work that was completed. And you had sent an invoice of the completed work to an email.
And he
address
responded
that he
to a
provided
text
you.
message.
Yes.
And then it was just text message back and forth between you and him about checks in the mail, or I'm on vacation, or I'll get it to you shortly, or it was kind of just a little bit of a runaround. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes. We just looked online. Actually, I think it was a newspaper article that came out.
You guys saw it in the newspaper, like, oh, that's the guy we contracted with, and like.
Now remember, just remember, the other cop was saying, bro, if you don't have much of evidence, it's gonna be hard, bro. It's gonna be hard. And it sounded like bro had more of a just verbal conversation with him. He sent the invoice and bro never responded back on the invoice. He just started texting him. I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
Oh my God, now we're gonna, so then you did an open records to see what took place?
Correct.
And it was the job you guys were working on, and we're like, oh my God, we were there.
Right.
Okay. And then what did you guys do after that? Is that when you did open records on the actual case to figure out what it was?
Correct.
And then did you guys get this today, or?
We just printed it out today.
Just got this, like, did you get an email attachment of it, or?
No, I went on public records and printed it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And then after finding all this out, that's when you called us? Okay.
The man and woman were arrested and charged with contractor fraud and scheming to defraud.
Damn, that's it? That's all y'all gonna give us? Nope. No aftermath? I wanted to know what was the update on that case. Y'all wanna look their names up? Yo, no, I don't even know how to do all that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe one day I'll learn though. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Chase Santana.